911, what's your emergency? Hello?
There's some guy on my front porch, and he won't leave, and he's got his hands behind his back, and he won't answer me on the ring.
Okay.
But he left me a voicemail on my phone last night.
Where are you at? What's your address? 20. John, you said...
He's trying to lock. I'm sorry. He's trying the door. Dad. No, don't answer the dad.
You're off my porch.
Dad, no! Oh, my God. Can you please hurry?
Okay. Do you know who he is?
So it does happen a lot where, you get an in-progress call like this where someone's trying to break in and there are multiple people involved. Unfortunately, when there are multiple people involved like that and they're all talking over each other and panicking, it can be way harder to not only get their attention, but also to understand what's happening because you have different people giving you different information. They can be talking over each other, talking over you.
Hello? Ma'am?
Wait, we have
43.
Yeah, I don't know if I can't recall a time where I've heard actual gunshots going off during an in-progress call like this. However, there's lots of calls that I've had where it's just an open line with screaming. It sounds like she's giving this out to an officer while she's on the phone with them. I don't know if she mentioned hearing the gunshots or the screaming in the background while she's dispatching it, but that's definitely something that I would be, mentioning is hearing gunshots, hearing screaming.
North Peak Road, Rayl subject attempting to gain entry into the road. No getting further.
Please hurry, I'm sorry.
Ma'am?
Yeah?
What's going on?
He broke through the door and my dad shot at him.
Ma'am, he shot at him?
Yes.
Do we know where he is?
No. Where is
This
he?
information. Male subject broke through the door. There's been a I'm still getting further.
Can you please hurry, please?
Yes, what is your name? Where is the subject that was broke in?
I don't know where he is.
Did he run or is he still there?
I really don't know, ma'am. I'm hiding.
Okay, where is your dad?
He's at the front door holding it.
Do what? He's shot at the heading?
No. He's right there.
He's laying on the ground.
He is. He has been.
Yeah.
Do what? Ma'am, I need you to calm down enough to tell me, has he been?
During this whole call, my thoughts are, where is everyone in the house? How many people exactly are in the house? Because they're saying he's at the door, but that could be a back door. So I'm just wondering, where is the dad versus, the other people in the home? And it sounds like a crazy situation. And the dispatcher isn't necessarily doing a bad job, but you can tell she's very, down here with her voice. And that can be a good thing, but also sometimes in these situations, we need to sound a little bit more in control. I don't know if that's the right word I'm looking for, but not firm, because we don't want to be sounding mean to our caller, but you do need to have a little bit of firmness to your voice, not to sound mean, but just to sound like you're in control and, hey, listen, I'm getting help to you, but I need to know exactly what's going on and I need you to get yourself to a safe place. So that's just kind of my initial thoughts there.
I think so. I don't want to look. Please don't make me look.
Has he been?
It's okay. I can talk. It's fine.
Okay. I need to know if he's been shot or not.
I believe so, yes. I'm sorry.
Do we know who he is?
Yes, please. I'm sorry. Yes, I know who he is. No, Daddy, come back. No!
Do we know who it is?
Yes. Yeah, he is an ex-boyfriend of mine.
It's an ex-door friend?
Yes.
They're advising a male subject has been shot. I'm going to put squad on standby.
I'm so sorry.
No,
sorry.
You're fine.
I'm so sorry.
Is he on your front porch?
No, open the window. I'm sorry.
Is he still on the ground now on the front porch?
Yes. He's on the ground.
He's trying to break into my house.
He's trying to break into the house? All right. Stay in line with me.
I mean, I know the dispatcher needs to confirm, but I did hear them say several times he's on the ground. And it can be hard in the moment when you're a dispatcher to listen to things like that, because this dispatcher is also talking to officers on the radio. So listening to this call now, you and I and the public can be like, well, obviously the person said 1,000,000 times he's laying on the ground. But, you know, whether that's like an incompetence thing or just she's actually handling multiple things at the same time, you know, it sounds like it can just be, it's just one of those things where she's doing multiple things. So that can be why she has to ask multiple times.
She broke our door in, trying to get to our daughter. I'm sorry.
For Port Army Rescue, go and stand by at this time. Port Army Rescue, go and stand by at this time. Reference
I'm sorry, he broke in our door and there's glass everywhere. He threw rocks.
Yes, send units that way. Just send them.
No, I'm not mad at you. Thank you. Come here. No, I'm okay. Thank you for saving me.
It's going to be an ex-boyfriend.
Dad, you're the best dad ever. You just saved my life.
I know. I got one of me.
She's obviously giving out information to her units, which is great. I'm also wanting to know where's the gun now, where's Dad's gun, because yes, he has that for his self-defense. That's great. But if things change, you know, if an officer arrives on scene and he, for some reason, thinks it's a suspect or in his, you know, amplified state of mind or heightened, you know, adrenaline's going, he could start to shoot again or, you know, so we just want to know where it is. We would be advising the caller, don't have the weapon on your person when my officers arrive, please, just for everyone's safety. Because an officer arriving on scene obviously is going to see someone with a weapon and automatically be on the defensive.
Mom, you saved my life. Dad.
You what? Did he have a gun also?
No.
Did he have a gun also?
That's not the time to do it. I'm sorry.
Do what?
No, I'm sorry.
Is he breathing?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to calm my dad down.
Is he breathing?
I don't know. There's a neighbor. There's a neighbor out there checking on him. I don't know. I'm sorry. Could you please hurry, guys?
Yes, I've got units headed your way, ma'am.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Just calm down. Calm down. I'm still getting further. All right? I'm getting units headed your way. Okay. Do we know who the male subject is?
Yes, I know his name and everything.
What is his name?
James Rayl.
James Rayl? And it's an ex-boyfriend?
Yes, ma'am.
He busted through the door.
43. Is he still in the front porch?
He's in the driveway, actually, in front of our cars.
Male suspect is down on the ground on their driveway.
And there are 2 neighbors outside of my yard checking on him. So.
Oh, for a minute.
Dad, you just saved my life. You really don't even know. You really did.
I'm also hearing a dog in the background. Guessing that's the reporting party's dog. So that's another thing that can add a sense of danger to the scenario, because we want to, you know, advise them to put away any dogs, not only because they could be aggressive towards responders, but, you know, they could be underfoot, they could go loose and cause more chaos. But yeah, this sounds like a crazy call, and I'm very confused as to what's actually going on.
Dad, at that rate, there's nothing you could have done. You saved my life. They're right here in the yard. They're with him. It's okay. I don't know. They're on their way.
Overall thoughts are, yeah, that's a crazy call. I don't think the dispatcher did a bad job, and I don't like to criticize other people's dispatching, especially when I'm not there in the moment. I know she was doing multiple things at the same time, and I think she did a good job of not, you know, getting escalated. But in some ways, I do think being firm with our callers can help us, you know, gain more control over the situation. But again, I don't know how much that dispatcher was having to do behind the scenes. I know there was a lot of pauses where the callers were just kind of screaming and talking to each other, but during those pauses, the dispatcher was probably talking to her officers. She might have had to page out medical responders to get them staged. It can be really hard to gain control over callers that are really escalated and panicking. But our job is, again, to just remain calm and firm with them, and, you know, to not yell over them or talk over them as much as we can, but to tell them to do whatever is safe for them. In this situation, I'd be telling them to get to just a safe place and get away from the person as much as they can. I'd be asking if the doors are locked. With, you know, burglaries that are not necessarily like someone opening the door, we just ask, you know, like maybe they think someone's trying to get in. We'll just ask, like, okay, are your doors and windows locked? You know, do you have any motion activated lights? Any burglary alarm in your home? So like the officers know kind of what to expect as well. We'll ask, like, what does the house look like? What kind of cars do you have in your driveway?